Well, I mean, there's going to be, there's not a lot that right now, that you can cheer up in a halftime speech that what Richlands is doing. Again, they're sharp, they're crisp, they're not doing the things that will beat themselves. We talked about that in the pregame and the 4-point stance. And Gate City has given them field position. They fumbled it untouched basically on the 20-yard line. They've had a couple of punts that went off the side of the foot. Again, Vermillion being out. Field position. Gave it to them on the 36-yard line once. They can't do things against teams like this. Richlands has come out and, again, just been pretty sharp. And right now, Gate City is just hanging on, hoping to keep them out of the end zone here one last time before we get to the halftime. Again, 12.6 seconds. Richlands leads 28-0 on the Gate City.
I don't believe they have any timeouts left, so this will be probably their last shot right here. Looks like they're going to go in motion. It's going to be a pass out to the wide receiver who is wide open. Touchdown.
Race Warriors pass complete to number 9, Colton Medley. Touchdown.
He's got 3 tonight. Again, Trey Brown with 2 touchdowns rushing. Right now it's 34-0 with the extra point to come.
They're having a field day right now. They're swing passes out. Kick down. Or snap down. Kick up.
The extra point attempt by Levi Forrest is good.
And, I can see what Gate City's, they don't want to give up that swing pass and deal behind them. They're giving them some cushion, trying to keep them in front. But, again, like you said, he's been open a whole lot tonight on the swing pass. They just haven't been able to get them and took them. And they've been able to get some yards after the catch. And right now, it's 35-0. Richlands with 6.7 seconds left before halftime.
Gate City will be giving the ball back to their I believe in high school, ball landing
yes. Once it crosses, yes. And, you think about Richlands there, another third down conversion that they made. I mean, Gate City is 0 for 7 on third down. Richlands is 3 for 7 on third downs. But
First and 10 Blue Devils at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the 80-yard play. Every coach has got one.
If this one's completed, it looks like pressure right there. You always say about the time clock in the quarterback. He had his 3 seconds right there, but that's about all he had.
That's the end of the first half. It's Richlands 35, Gate City 0.
Not the best first half that we've had, but again, that's what I played through now to play. So we're going to take a break here. We'll come back to the campus halftime show. And again, from here from Legion Field, the Blue Tornadoes lead 35-0 over our Gate City Blue Devils. You're listening to Gate City Sports.
Ken Russell's Barbershop wants to wish the Gate City Blue Devils the best for a great season and wants to thank all of the Blue Devil fans, alumni, and students for their patronage over the last 30 years. And to look your best at the next Blue Devil sporting event, stop by and see Ken and Joey on your way to the game. They are located on Lynn Garden Drive in Kingsport next to Collins Auto Center. Proud supporters of local athletics for almost 4 decades, Ken and Joey Russell say, "Go Big Blue!" Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics.
This is Mara Mullins of the Gate City basketball team, and you're listening to Home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
To midfield, where the Gate City
Thank you,
Marching
ladies and
Band,
gentlemen.
under
We
the
are
field
back
command
here
of
with
drum
the
major
Campus
Abby
Drive-In
Thompson, will perform a portion of their
halftime
2018
show
field
again,
show,
Northland Campus
which is a
Drive-In.
tribute to the rock band
Again, a
Queen.
staple of,
Tonight's
Gate City.
performance will
So,
include the songs
they've
We Will
supported
Rock
Gate City
You
High School for
and
the
Under
last
Pressure.
60 years.
The band
A
will
tremendous
conclude
group.
with the
We've
Gate
got
City
to go
Fight
see.
song.
Again, they're just
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gate City High School Marching
Band.
Band.
That tonight. So again, go by and show them and tell them that you appreciate what they do and their support again of Gate City Athletics. So we're going to talk about some of the scores here right now. Abington and John battle. We predicted an Abington 28-7 victory. They've got my 28 so far, but they just don't have my 7 for John battle. Abington right now at the half leading 28-0 over John battle. Right now, Ridgeview and Grundy, we talked about this game going back and forth. Again, Ridgeview has had a little bit better so far. 21-6, Ridgeview now leads Grundy. At the half, a closer than expected game again. Chill Howard, after that state championship appearance last year, some revenge. Marion beat them last year. There was some talk about, some things, some talking before the ball, during the week to lead up. It's 7-0 Chill Howard. 20-22 starts back to Chill Howard. Well, the 7 again. The Fighting Cheyenne Osborne's making some hay, trying to again hope they can pull it off. Again, Hurley, a little bit young this year, but we talked about we traveled 3 hours on a school bus coming out of all the way down. That does take something out of it. But anyway, 12-7 Hurley leads Rod Cove. Patrick Henry last report 16-0 over Castlewood. Sullivan North, the Fighting Preston Whoa, wait a minute here. My eyes have deceived me. Sullivan Central, folks, leads Chucky Doak 14-0. Can the drought end tonight?
I'm feeling it.
Feeling it
Go
for the
Cougars.
Go Cougars, right? And we really hope they do as well. Again, Chucky Doak came off that big win against Pigeon Forge last week, but right now the Cougars all over Chucky Doak 14-0. Last report again from Holston and Eastern Montgomery. Oh, what was that? What was that?
I think maybe a blue tornado was rolling.
a little bit of technical issues. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, Holston and Eastern Montgomery again 6-0. Holston leads Eastern Montgomery here on the Campus Drive-In halftime show. Wise Central and East Side. This was my upset prediction of the night. It's went back and forth. Right now, Wise Central does maintain a 6-point lead. It's 13-7 as Wise Central is at home. And as we start to cross the line, going into Tennessee, Dobbins-Bennett, Oak Ridge. We talked about could Science Hill and Dobbins-Bennett both be 0-2 next week. Right now it's shaping up to be that way. Oak Ridge right now leading Dobbins-Bennett.
Joe, we just got an update. As much as it hurts me to say this, Oak Ridge has scored again. 21-6, 10:30 to go in the second quarter.
Sorry, DB fans, 21-6, a 15-point advantage.
Oh, they come back from Oak Ridge for more than that before. I got faith.
Got faith. Greenville, talking about teams that roll. Greenville all over Morristown West right now, 21-0. Elizabethton starting to crank it up again. We worried about it. Maybe it's kind of a hangover effect after that big win against Science Hill. Started a little bit slow against South Green, but again, right now it is 14-0. Elizabeth over South Green. Northview and Sullivan North, the Fighting Preston Patricks. That was the one I was trying to get to a little bit earlier. Right now, it's an extra point difference, 7-6. Sullivan North hanging tough on the road.
People are on the edge of their seats in Bloomingdale.
There we go. Sullivan South and Volunteer. Again, Sullivan South doesn't want to go 0-2 in conference. Volunteer right now putting up a fight, though, 14-8.
This one's honestly a little bit of a shocker for me. I thought South would really could have hurt him.
They're improved. Again, Volunteer last week coming off that huge win against Happy Valley. Ottawa, 7-0, still over Science Hill. I guess that's the last report we've got.
That was the last report, and that does my heart feel good right now.
And again, like I said, last report, Sullivan Central, 14-0 over Chucky Doe. As we go through. So, folks, we're going to listen to a couple more commercials here and get some more updates. We're going to talk a little bit more about what we're coming up on the second half. And right now, Y Central just come as we go into the break. Y Central scored again, 27-13. They lead this at home. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see the outstanding folks at the Campus Drive-In on Kane Street in Gate City. Campus Drive-In supporting Gate City Athletics for over 60 years, and they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also, go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702. Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics. Ken Russell's Barbershop wants to wish the Gate City Blue Devils the best for a great season and wants to thank all the Blue Devil fans, alumni, and students for their patronage over the last 30 years. And to look your best at the next Blue Devil sporting event, stop by and see Ken and Joey on your way to the game. They are located on Lynn Garden Drive in Kingsport next to Collins Auto Center. Proud supporters of local athletics for almost 4 decades, Ken and Joey Russell say, "Go Big Blue!"
This is Chris Akers, head football coach of your Gate City Blue Devils, and you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we are back with the Campus Drive-In halftime show. Again, the score's coming in fast and furious, and Mr. Carr here is getting them all straightened up for us. What do we got so far?
Well, it looks like a little bit more information is coming in on that Wise Central game. Wise scored to go up 27-13 with only 4.6 seconds to go before half. So I'm sure it's halftime up there right now. And Ottawa and Science Hill are knotted up at 14 with 5:22 to go in the second.
All right. Well, like I said, talk about that east side and Wise Central. Wise Central, a very young team, of course. Like I said, a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. See how if they can handle a lead going into the second half. Again, a big emotional lift right there. But
here's the score that just came in. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Sure. Into the first quarter in Bluefield. Bluefield 21. The Graham G men 0.
Ooh, the Beavers. Which I thought it'd be a lot closer than that. Those two teams usually play each other pretty well. But again, Bluefield, they lost a couple kids to Division I schools last year. But again, 14-0. They just, like we talked about, a lot of these schools, they just simply reload. And here they come again. So 21-0 is the last score that we had.
Let's see. It looks like if anybody's planning on heading down to Gatlinburg for the weekend, they're getting beat right now by Oneida 14-7. And it looks like Jefferson County is beating up on Morristown East right now, 12-0.
There we go. A lot of teams, a lot of games away from us tonight. Lot down towards Knoxville. I don't know if they just all get together and they want to get to, they all want to go to Pigeon Forge and stuff for the weekend.
They all want to go down. Looks like they all start scoring at once.
So, but again, like I said, talking about again, you're listening to the Campus Drive-In halftime report. We got about 5 minutes left here at halftime. It's been Richlands right, Richlands left. It's been Richlands every which way but loose. You talk about the penalties. We talked about it in the pregame. Gate City with 4 penalties, Richlands with just 2.
Well, you're the expert here.